Ladies and gentlemen, you probably clicked on this video because you are a fan of chess and you want to get better at this wonderful game. Or you clicked on this video because you found the thumbnail or the title enticing and the YouTube algorithm suggested it to you. Regardless, welcome to the video. In this video, I took 4 of my subscribers' chess.com accounts and I dissected them, taking a look at their strengths and weaknesses as players and giving them advice on how to improve their chess, improve their life, and become better human beings overall. Just kidding. I'm not actually their therapist. I am just their chess doctor / consultant. You are going to see some general advice throughout this video, like improving your tactical solving habits, also finding weaknesses in your opening repertoire with the white and the black pieces by looking at your statistics and your insights. And later in the video, we are going to take a look at bad middle game habits by the intermediate and advanced folks and how to just overall get better, not plateau, and keep growing as a chess player. Let me know in the comments below if you enjoy this type of content. And if you enjoy my teaching style throughout this video or any of my other videos, you should know that I have chess courses. As of December 7th, 2022, when this video is coming out, I have 9. But if you're watching this in the future, maybe I have 15 or 20 or more. And they're all on my website, Chessly. By the way, we also have a ton of free samples. Free. And I'm not talking those weird food samples that you get at food courts in the mall. These are really high quality free samples, hours of material. There's no harm in going to check it out. So, link is in the description. 4 accounts, let's jump in. So, the first account that I wanted to look at, I've put them in ascending order, is this person. This person is saying they are stuck at 700 for like a long time. They play on and off. Literally, they play on and off because they've barely played any games. So that's the first thing I would say. Recently, it seems like they got back into it. So the first thing that we do, right, because we're going to be taking a look at what they usually play, you got to look at your real stats. So 49%, 44%. With white, this person is crushing. 67% win rate. Okay, well, we seem to have identified a problem. You win way more with white than is normal, and you lose way more with black than you would like. So clearly whatever you're doing with white is working, which I don't know is what. And with black, you lose a lot. And how do you lose with black? Resignation or checkmate? Yeah, pretty convincingly. Okay, that's good. You don't really rely on time so much. So you just crush people with white. You're not like flagging anybody. And you've played 50 games with, yeah, you've played a little bit more with black, but like not enough. I mean, you're winning a disgusting amount of games. Okay, the next thing that you should do, Lara 2001, right? So this is chess.com Explorer, but I believe you could do this for your own stuff as well. Right, so you're an E4 player, right? What do you play? Do you play Vienna? Okay. Do you play F4? Uh-huh. So it's interesting. So you play the Vienna. It seems to go pretty well. You also win a lot of games like this. You copycat variation? No. You don't remember your openings. So you need to remember Queen G4. But we already saw with white you do pretty well. Wow, you crushed the Scandinavian. Oh my god. Very impressive. Very curious. At this level, do people play? No. Almost nobody plays Sicilian. E6? French defense? You make it work. But what about with black? What about with black? So you are really bad against d4. 60%. Why are you so bad? Wow. You do not know how to play against the London. 5 out of 6 games you've lost. And yeah, you have no consistent weapon. You see, so the openings that you are facing the most as a newbie, you don't know what to play against. And I mean, okay, you played e6 before. Yeah. You have absolutely no weapon, and you gotta find a weapon, which is it's not that hard to find a good weapon against the London. Just watch a good YouTube video, and you'll be beating the London. So that's one thing. You're losing a lot of unnecessary games to the London. Queen's Gambit, you can always play Queen's Gambit Declined, and buy my upcoming course on the A6 Queen's Gambit Declined. But no, seriously, like this is fine. Queen's Gambit Accepted is not why people lose in D4. And what do you play against E4? So okay, so you're messing around with a lot of different things. Wow, you demolish people in the Scandi. Wow. Okay, less so. Oh, I see. Black Gambit's repertoire. Oh, wow. Yeah, so I would avoid e5 because you see e5 here is 59% for your opponent. So stop playing e5. Why are you struggling in the Caro? Oh, you're not. The stats are just a little bit goofy. You struggle when you mess up. You haven't built up a huge amount of experience. Yeah, I mean, okay. You don't play a lot. That's the problem. You don't have a lot of sample size. So you need to play more. With black, you need to get a good anti-London weapon. And we can look at your insights. Every major chess website has good insights. Let's look at 90 days. So you need to become more, you need a good London weapon, and I think that will carry you a lot through here. But I think you're just not doing enough, honestly. I think you're treating it a little bit more for fun and as a hobby. So it's kind of hard to improve when you're not playing that much. And you actually have to analyze. I mean, sometimes you're playing accurately late in the game. Look at this. You're super accurate late in the game because when games go this long, it seems like you're winning a lot more. With piece color, yeah, look, your black accuracy is garbage. Because you're playing, you don't know how good openings with black. With white, your accuracy is actually in the 70s most of the game. Your middle game suffers a little bit. So with black, you're really not good. And your sharp is bad. So you need to calculate a bit more. I think you need to do a little bit more tactics, see short bursts of clear lines. And what are you tactically? Oh, forks, you're pretty solid. Mates, you're not bad. Interesting. Look at this. Sometimes you leave pawns hanging. You leave pawns hanging quite a lot, actually. So yeah, that's really it. I would say you're playing very poorly with black because your openings aren't solid. So you need to work on your black openings. And black gambits repertoire might be a little bit too much. I think Caro might be a better one. So you'll learn a line against the London and maybe stick to the Caro because I'll tell you why. If I can pull up your games here. We had you in Explorer. So when you play this, no one's going to play this critical stuff against you. Like you see, everyone's going to play some stupid, stupid lines. And okay, you're 4 out of 4 playing this, which is really funny, actually. You still win all your games. Yeah, I mean, the clear thing to me is you do not have a good black repertoire. And with white, keep fine tuning because 67% is extremely good. And play more. You got to play more, you got to do more. If you want to get better, you got to do more. That's it. But I mean, if you don't really care so much, then do what you want, right? Let's keep moving along. Let's go up the rating ladder. I think Viper on Chess was next. This person has been 1,000 for a year. All right, pretty active player. So here are your stats. The last 30 days, you've played 163 games. 51, okay. Pretty balanced player. Also a tiny bit better. So also worse with black, decent with white, but can be better with white and need to be better with black, obviously. And it's funny, dead even. So we're gonna have to dig a little bit. Let's see. There's a website that, hold on, I'm going to blow your mind. There's an even better way of doing this. So there's a website that I really like called Opening Tree. And what you can do is you can go chess.com, Viper on Chess, and let's see with white, and then advanced filters, like only rapid, right? Because this person plays rapid a lot. Because this is actually how you get better, not the other stuff. All right, so with white, let's see. You're not gonna have a huge amount of games. All right, well, clearly our protagonist here loves to play e4. Okay, our protagonist here loves the move e4. All right, e5. To my taste, you are not winning enough games in the Vienna, so let's see what the problem is. Okay, when they let you play Vienna Gambit, you are a monster. Suddenly your win rate is doubled. And it's mostly because they don't play the main line, which is this. You're mostly getting this crap, and like this has to be an auto win. Like, okay, 2 times here you did not play the winning move. 2 times here. You had this game, and you had a win on the board. Knight d5. Wins in 1 move for white. This is course right here. Knight d5 winning, because this attacks this, right? Okay, now what happens if they don't play this? So this is how you dig. So bishop c5, right? You have never played the right move. You've never played the move bishop c5 f4, right? So see, look, you have 10 games and you've lost 7 out of 10 games. You faced this move 10 times in the last month and you've never played the move f4, which is the right move, right? So like this is the way you realize you're making easy mistakes. So the move f4 here is the course recommendation. And you've played queen g4 a few times, which is not a terrible move, but like, yeah, all your advantage is gone. Now you're playing chess. Okay, and what about knight c6? Bishop c4. Why is your score here so bad? Oh my gosh, wait, you've had... You missed mate in 1! Tactics! Dude, you gotta drill the tactics. Oh my gosh, your wins are on the board! Oh no! You missed mate in 1! Oh my goodness, you see how many... Like, it's free points sometimes. Wow. Okay, but why is your score here so bad? This shows you 1 in 6. You gotta go drill this stuff. Wow, you've lost every game to bishop c5. What seems to be the problem? Wow, you're really struggling here. Okay, knight f3, d6. You have to remember knight a4 or f5. So you're not playing the Vienna the right way. So you really got to dig in here and realize that the idea is not to take, it's to wall off and create an attack. I'm very curious. No, see, again, bad move. So you got to review your Vienna lines. You have to know them super well. Clearly you're a Vienna player, but knight a4 here is the right move. You're definitely going to lose here because you don't have easy moves. Yeah, queen d2 is a problem. And, well, your opponent immediately blunders because you're 1,000. So you can fine-tune your Vienna. As you can see, you're doing pretty well when they play e5, but what else? Where else are you struggling? Wow. You need a line against the French. Wow, you have lost every game of the French defense. You see? Isn't this cool, right? Like, you've literally lost every game in the French. That is crazy. So what you need to do is you need to go find a tricky line against the French. The Ortho Schnapp Gambit. Watch a video on the Ortho Schnapp Gambit, or look into one of your courses. You know, you can play the Wing Gambit. You can play a lot of different things, but this is the way you identify your weaknesses, because if you continuously ignore them, you're just going to lose. 0-6. 0-6 is crazy, right? That's not good. And I mean, Sicilian is okay. I love this. And look at, you're getting good positions. Wait, dude, what? But isn't the whole point to play d4? Okay, fine. But like, no, but okay, you see? Sicilian, you have to go d4. Now, I am very curious. What's going on with black? Same filters, right? We can do the same filters. So what is your, but you see how useful this is? Because it shows you don't understand certain things, and you can either continue to try to work on them. Like, if you're playing openings right and losing, that's one thing. If you're playing openings wrong and losing, that's right? So, okay, you've placed 154 games. Okay. Wait, I don't like this. Why are you experimenting with this? Okay. D5, ED, CD, D4. All right, so what's going on here? Why are you losing so many games in the exchange, Caro? Well, positions you're getting are very decent. Oh, you're just blundering. Just one movers. Knight c6 here is just winning for white. Knight c6, because if take, then take. Take. Yeah, it's just one movers. I think you have to train your tactics a little bit more. You're bad at noticing your opponent's tactical resources. Like, you're just not thinking what they're going to do so much. You're just, yeah, like now you weaken your king. Oh gosh, attacking with your king still in the center. So I think just a mix of a few things. You're struggling in the opening sometimes, but you're also just not, like, you need to stick to the fundamentals. You got to stop getting into battles with people before you're ready to go. Caro is good, but you're giving them way too many chances. Did you c5? Okay, I don't like that it's 50-50. I hate that it's 50-50. You have to choose one. Right? You see this? You cannot be playing a main line on the second. You have to choose one, because otherwise you're not going to learn anything. Bishop g4, and just build your experience in this position. Like, look how easily it okay, but this is just free pawn, right? But okay, knight e7, queen d4, take on f3. Look how easily you won. Look how great of a position you got from the opening. Just playing the basics. Okay, immediately you did some goofy move, but d4 here was rook d1. Yeah, but okay, like, you won. You just won just playing solidly in the opening. Right? This shows good promise. And what about against d4? Are you losing a lot against d4? No, not really. No, d4 is not really a problem. I mean, you're not playing a good line, but you do it this way. Oh, okay. Well, this is very exotic stuff. I don't mind this because you're 1,000, 1,100. I don't mind it, but if you want to play, you should play bishop g4 and then e5. Yeah. Keep playing this, you're going to crush people. Yeah, this is already better for black. So if you want to play like this is good. So essentially, here's the problem with you. You know your openings, but sometimes kind of surface level, and it's getting you into trouble because you're right at that level where if you don't play your openings well, they're going to punish you. And then you totally break away from the principles. Like, within the first 10 or 15 moves, you're like losing, which is not good. And can I see your tactics? Oh, you barely do tactics. But your pass rate is really good. Boss, do tactics. If not on chess.com, find somewhere else. And try to get like 70% of your tactics right. They'll make you a lot sharper. You're really slacking on your tactics. All of you are like, if you want to get better, you got to understand, puzzles have to be your best friend. Your brain has to be hardwired to see patterns like this, so you stop making silly 1 or 2 move mistakes. Sharpen your Vienna. Because if you look at the statistics of your opening tree, the chance of you playing white... Sorry, first let's look at the chance of you playing black. The chance of you playing black, e4 is far more popular than d4. So your Caro has to be really good. And it kind of is, but it could be better. All right? Like, if you're 50% with black and 60% with white, that's a winning formula. But even this, like, you're getting good positions. Clearly, it seems like the people are playing exchange against you and push. Push and exchange, like 80% of your games. So you need to know how to play this position. c5, knight c6, bishop g4, e6. Gotta understand those positions. And then with white, I don't remember what the exact stat was, but I'm pretty sure most of your opponents are playing e5, right? Yeah, I mean, it's like insane. So you like, if you're gonna spend time on an opening, your Vienna has to be bulletproof. Bulletproof. You cannot be 43-41. You need the same statistic you have against this, 2-1. You need that against everything else. Like, you cannot have a stat where you are playing the wrong move on move 3. 60-50 would be like perfect. 60% with white and then 50% with black, and that's like a winning formula. And if you get good enough, you'll get both of them to 60. Okay, now we'll continue to move up. We got Eric here. My man is verified and everything. And got a photo with Hikaru. God damn. Eric is 1300. Plays mostly... Oh, he's 1500 rapid. Wow. 90 days. 347 games. How many games in the last 7 days? Damn! Okay, so what has been your highest rating in a year? Wait, what? Wait, I'm confused. Wait, you're not stuck? You're at your highest rating ever. You said you're stuck at 1500. You're at your highest rating ever. You started playing in May? Like, consistently. I see. Well, you know what we gotta do. Right, we got another gentleman who likes e4. Wow. 2-1 with the Vienna. White is not a problem. Let's just check the stats real quick. In the last 90 days, yeah, 58% with white. That is definitely a winning strategy. And with black, you're probably bad. No. Wow. I just said that this was the winning strategy. 58% with white, about 50% with black. This is like right here. That's the winning strategy. One of your colors has to be better than the other, and you need to be like balanced. And that's why this guy's 1500, and the other guy's 1100, and the other guy's 700. We can dig in here. I mean, you do a lot of puzzles too, but it seems like you do puzzles more for fun. If you want to do puzzles for a training purpose, I would recommend, when's your last puzzle? Yeah, look how many puzzles you did today. All right. So how many puzzles is this? Like 50? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Right, and look how many you got wrong. 1, 1, 1, 1. Like, you're getting more than half the puzzles wrong today. You see how you're balanced? And your solve time is very fast. What I want you to do to get better is I want you to get the answer right every single time. So I want you to boot up a puzzle session and get 10 out of 10 and log off. I don't care how long it takes. You have to sit there for 5 minutes to calculate something? Do it. Because right now, your brain is getting lazy. And it's just like, oh, I want to do this. I want to do this. That's what I want. Spend 30 minutes, get everything right. That way you move on. Like that way you move on. Because this is unsustainable. And when I was training to win in tournaments, I would not play like right now, this is how I solve puzzles, because I don't care. I get it right, I get it, whatever. But when you're training, you have to train to be right, the same way you would train in a game. Because this looks good, this looks good, this looks good, but it might not be as effective as you think. All right, then let's study your openings. Okay. Learn F4. Same thing as the other guy. I do not know how to change it. I am really not sure. All right, knight F6, Now, you're still playing f4. You're not playing it quite right. Oh, but when you play d3, you win all your games. You've won every game in the last 3 months when you've played d3. F4, a shocking amount of people still do this crap. And you win every game that's made it this far. Very good. What do you struggle with? Sicilian seems to be. What do you play here? You play open Sicilian. No, you play the Alpin. Aha. Okay. That's very interesting. Wait, what? You play c3 after knight f3. Why? Is there a reason? Is it some move order trick? Or like maybe again, no, you play it all the time. Oh, you just play c3. Oh, I see. You're waiting for them to play d6. And that, okay. And against this? Oh, do you play this d4 move? Is there like a trap here where you can like... I see, I see. Oh, okay. Okay, let's go down your most popular line. Oh, but they play d5 anyway. Yeah, against this, you're kind of struggling. Sicilian's tricky. Okay. There's no way b3 can be a good move. No way. Knight c4, castles, bishop e3. Stay focused on the center. Don't make a weakening pawn move. Like a move just sometimes can't look right. That's the way you have to think about it. All right, you said you changed the setting. Okay, very good. Wow. You dip in the endgame. Just in general, your openings with black are worse than your openings with white. But then it kind of evens out. Who are you beating? All right, you're dead even with 1400s. All right, you're not at that level yet. Like, if I fed you, this is all time though. Let me feed you 90 days. So you are losing 61% of the time against the rating that you want to be. Could be psychological. Right? Like, it could be that, you know, you are getting outmaneuvered a little bit. You have no balanced games? Wow. Right here, huh? Big dip here. Too big. Could be misunderstanding the openings that you're playing. It depends with what color, though. It seems like the transition from opening to middle game... So you have to sit down... Wait, what? This is very interesting. Your accuracy is lower, but yet you win games for yourself more in the middle game. I wonder if you go back here, all these losses to higher rated players happen like here in this little transition from middle to end game. Like maybe you're beating 13 and 1400s in the middle game because you have such a big opening advantage. Like maybe a lot of this is white because your white is like really good. Tactics are tactics. You obviously do enough tactics, but yeah, it's all strategy. I mean, at the end of the day, yeah, it's all strategic. And you have to ask yourself, I mean, of course, you can also play like games at certain times of day. Like stop playing games on Sunday, bro. Yeah, bro, stop playing games on Wednesdays and Fridays. Only play games on Thursdays. I don't know what it is on Thursday, bro. Literally play all your chess games on Thursday. This is so funny. This one always cracks me up. Maybe on Thursday you're like, oh, work week is over. On a serious note, you have to go a little bit deeper when you're 15, 1600 into all of these openings. So what I mean by that is like, you need to actually analyze games. You need to sharpen your iron against people who are better than you. Here's a 1400, I guess. All right, what happened? Why knight bd7? Why not knight c6? Yeah, you see, you, like, when in doubt, move toward the center of the board. This just blocks your position up. Okay, your opponent helps you out because it's blitz. So you're under some pressure here. So right now, I would play bishop e6, rook c8, boom. Okay. Not really understanding your opponent's desires, right? Bishop f6, knight takes d5. And you might not be losing, but from a practical standpoint, this is a disaster. Well, you are losing because the only move is bishop f5, which you're never playing in a million years. And now you lost. So you are going to get punished significantly worse as you go up and up when you don't realize what they want to do. You need to stomp yourself, and every moment... You see, bishop e6 I would play. I mean, bishop d7 is some ridiculous computer move. But yeah, bishop e6, bishop e2, rook c8, and like, black is just great position here. Look at this, -2. Like, you're winning. You're getting great positions. You're sticking to the fundamentals, but there's not enough... That's just one game, right? So this is what you have to do constantly. You have to analyze game by game if you want to get better. I think you're doing too much. Rapid. Last time you played Rapid was 5 days ago. Okay. So you're better on move 3. Your opponent played d3. You're better on move 3. What? Oh my god, your opponent doesn't know how to play chess. Okay, g6. Okay, I would play bishop f5. Yeah, so that's not the right plan. So you don't understand how to play your opening from middle game, like from opening to middle game. That's why your middle game accuracy drops off, because I think that your understanding of the ensuing positions is wrong. Like you are not supposed to play e5 here, because you are absolutely destabilizing your own position. It's much better for you here, and not even to play the move rook e8. I get why you played rook e8. Let's play bishop f5 and rook c8. And the truth is, can I be dead honest with you? Discovering this from your own games and openings is almost impossible doing it alone. You need a stronger study partner, you need like a group of people you study chess with, or you need a coach. The only person that would be able to find bishop f5, rook c8 and tell you that that's the kind of plan against an isolated kind of caro pawn with this knight out, like think about it. Right now, this knight has nothing to do in the position. You are opening the center for all of your opponent's pieces, which is why they are getting an advantage, right? Like you helped him. Position is still balanced, okay? But yeah, very slowly you gave yourself a weakness, and then look, just bishop g7 and something takes on d5. And okay, I mean, your opponent just isn't good, but okay, well, you made it easy, and that's it. So this is coming, and then you still went for your own stuff here. They probably took your knight and played knight f6. And this is why you're getting punished at this level. Total unawareness of, I think, of your opponent's resources. And that was like 2 games we saw that, but 1 game just now we saw that you're not understanding how to play the positions that you're getting from your opening. Now we could keep doing this, right? Like this goes on and on. So you need to be able to be like, okay, I made this mistake once. In an exchange Caro-Kann structure, I played for e5. I will never do that again. So you need to be like, I now know that in these structures, I'm gonna go for this, and that's how you get better at chess. Humans are just worse versions of AI. So you make this mistake once, you do not play that position like this again. Okay, that's the way it works. All right, the final boss of today's improvement segment. Shout out to Calcaber. 1 year. Wow. Look at that. Wow. That is so funny. All right, bro. Well, you are just a really solid 1700. What can I say? Calcaber really has a widespread opening repertoire. Very, you know, diverse opening repertoire here. Okay. So I get the sense that, like, your opening knowledge is very surface level. Because you lose to the Sicilian a ton, and you don't have a good line against even e5. So I'm very confused. You obviously are not getting any sort of advantage when you play e4. Not against the Caro. Are you playing advance? Okay, well, you're not playing h4. So you have a lazy repertoire. That's what I think. What do you play against c5? Okay, you're going into these main lines, but I mean, Look at how much you lose. This is not good. So you either need to just, like, you know what I would recommend? I'd recommend you play the London. Wait, you learn knight c3 this month? What? Vienna? Where? Oh, this. Yeah, but knight f3. But same problem with knight f3. Okay, you play Scotch. But this is not good. I mean, you can't be 50-50ing it. You have to, like, right, you know your lines. You're suffering from what a lot of 1700s suffer from. You got good. Now getting really good takes a lot of work. You have two options. Spend a lot of time on chess to learn like the meta, the Scotch, all these different, or just have fun. Like learn the Ponziani. Learn the Ponziani. Or learn the King's Gambit. Like have more fun. I really think you can unlock rating points by having more fun. Your Sicilian is not good. You could do something with b3. You can play the Smith-Morra Gambit. Right? This is sort of my concern is that like, or play the London. Very easy, like London Trumpowski repertoire, like this. Like d4 and bishop f4 and bishop g5. You're like, so when I see 50-50 over the course of a year, you either can continue to dig or you can just completely scrap it and go in another direction. Because you're not playing any critical line. Like you're not, okay, well, you really love the advanced French. You stick to this if you want, if you're going to play e4. But like, I wouldn't be against recommending you like Trumpowski or something. Just very easy. Or you got to go in here and actually make some improvements. Yeah, and look, at 1700, everybody plays d5, which is really funny. But if you learn your lines, you still should be in good shape. Okay, well, you've never played queen f3. So you play Vienna, but you've never played my recommendation. So you're not putting enough effort, I think, into the openings. Your options are play aggressive, less well-known lines with e4. So like Smith-Morra Gambit, but that's extremely well-known. So you can't really get around Sicilian theory. Or play d4 and play the London, or play Trumpowski. But it seems like you have a little bit of a lazy repertoire. Like just kind of playing on what the basic principles are, and you're good enough that like it doesn't matter, but you're not actually posing any problems, which is the way you have to get better at chess. You have to pose your opponent's problems. Okay. You face e4 a lot. What's your repertoire? What? You play two different things? Okay. Yeah, stop playing the Sicilian. No more. After today, you cannot play this. I'm not allowing you to play Sicilian anymore. You can't play Sicilian. Because I don't think you know it. And I think the problem is you're playing the sharpest opening that exists, and you don't know it. That's why you're not getting to 1900. You're not posing anybody problems. Well... Okay. What? What? Wait. So you play the French? Wait, I'm sorry. What? So why do you do it this way? Because you don't like the exchange French? So why not play the Caro? I don't understand. Dude, you're going to demolish people. Like, if you learn the Caro, you are going to win so many games. Because people suck against the Caro. You learn the real Caro, like e5, c5. Okay. Learn the Caro. That's my homework. Yeah, with black, you're fine. And what do you play against c4? I would recommend just like literally one change to your opening repertoire. You'll probably gain 50 points if you actually study. Just this. You're going to win suddenly 55% of your games. Let's see. Do you have the other problem where do too many puzzles, or do you not do puzzles at all? Yeah, you have the same problem. You have two options. Play chess however you want. Don't complain about not getting better. Actually study chess the right way and get better. If you study chess the right way and don't get better, you've plateaued. You either have to drastically change something, or take a break, or quit. Everyone has a ceiling. Pending your available resources and time you want to spend studying, everybody has a ceiling. Not everybody can full-time chess forever for no reason. So there you go. That's how you would get better. Like, the point of looking at all these accounts was to show how y'all are scoring with white and black, how to dig deeper into your openings. And then once you're past like 12, 1300, you can do individual game study with friends, alone, to be like, what am I bad at? In Calc's case, I honestly think we don't even have to get into the middle games. You're not challenging anyone even remotely enough with white or black. The other guy was challenging people with white and getting some nice positions, but with black was kind of a mess. And also that guy very obviously had like glaring weaknesses between that late opening middle game stage. Very bad at recognizing of his opponent's resources. You both have to stop doing 1,000 puzzles a day if you actually want to get better. You actually need a total opening overhaul. He doesn't. At his level, his openings are actually doing very well. At your level, they're not. You're trying to play main lines, or like main sort of positions, but it's not working.